generated over 200,000 qualified leads for one of our clients, and I want to show you exactly step by step of how we did this with Facebook ads. So just starting off real quick, this is a medical subscription product. Can't go too deep into exactly what the product is, but it's about as much as I can tell you. We work with this client now for a few years. We've spent over $9 million in ad spend, generated over 270,000 leads for this client with a 7% close rate with a $2,500 LTV per customer. So you do the math, it comes out to around $45 million in revenue we've made for this particular brand. And here's exactly the structure we use to actually run this account. So first things first, we do one campaign per business objective. This client's selling the same thing, but there's some areas we can't sell in and some areas we have to kind of like use specific different types of creatives. So we have like one campaign for like majority of the states in the US, and then we have like one campaign per state for a few states that we have to like be very specific with the types of creatives we're using. But I'll be breaking down the main campaign that has majority of USA inside of it. Here's just the last 30 days. We spent about $179,000. There's times where we spend a little bit more, a little bit less throughout the year. This just so happens to be a little bit slower time of the year. And in this campaign, we do advantage campaign budget. We want Facebook to have full control over what ad set gets the most spend, what ad gets the most spend, all that good stuff. So we just let Facebook handle all that for us because I don't want to be in the ad account every single day trying to micromanage these things. And then next thing from here is we do a new ad set for every ad concept that we want to create. Now, an ad concept is basically, it's going to be 3 creatives, and this is going to be 3 videos or 3 photos. We never do both of these together. These are going to be, one of these 2. And it just depends on, should I do a video? Should I do a photo? It depends on what do I need to visually articulate to people that's going to create belief our product satisfies their desire. And then what we do is I fill this in my creative roadmap, and each concept is a batch number. If you want this creative roadmap, it's in my course or my inner circle. Both of those are below. There's no YouTube video with it, specifically for just my students. And here I just do, basically I plan out each concept with the hypothesis of why I'm creating this and why I believe it's going to improve performance. And then from here, this is actually how we structure that ad set level. So we do websites, we do the leads, like conversion objective, website, maximize number of conversions, select your pick so I have it covered up, just because I don't want y'all to see it. And then conversion event lead, because that's what we are optimizing for. Now, we do recommend using landing pages for leads. I just get a substantially better quality per lead. We did test lead forms for this account, and we were getting like a $10 cost per lead for this account. Whereas like right now we're getting a $30 cost per lead, but we had a $1,000 cost per acquisition. So basically we were closing 1% of leads with lead form. Whereas when we're using a landing page, we're getting a 3 to 3.5 times higher cost per lead, but we saw a 7% close rate. So we're seeing on an average about $300-$400 cost per acquisition with landing pages, but a 3 to 4 times higher cost per lead. Whereas lead forms, we're getting a substantially cheaper cost per lead, but we only had a 1% close rate. So I do recommend using landing pages. We always see the best results with it. Just a lot of people don't like them because they see a higher cost per lead, but cost per lead does not fucking matter at the end of the day. It all comes down to what is your cost per acquisition and your close rate on these leads that come in. Now, next thing for ad set level, again, I don't use any lookalikes. I don't use any interests or anything like that. So I just exclude leads last 30 days or 180 days. Either one's fine. And then you just put your location in where you're targeting. This particular product is only for 60 plus. So we're not targeting 18 plus just because, like I said, it's literally only specifically for 60 plus. Like if someone 30 plus wants to buy this, it just wouldn't make sense at all for them. And then again, we also come there, and again, we're not using any interest or anything like that. And then we're using Advantage Plus placements. Advantage Plus placements is probably the only thing I use Advantage Plus because I still do manual setup for the actual campaign level. Now, then we do one flexible ad per ad set. And inside of here, basically what I do is I'm just creating a new ad, manual upload, flexible. And then this is not the product at all or anything like that. I'm just using this because I can't show y'all legally because I'm on NDA with this client of what the actual product is. I'm just using this example from one of my ecom clients. We upload 3 creatives, 2 primary text, 2 headline. One of the primary texts is brand new. One of the primary texts is an existing winner. And then one of the headlines is brand new. And one of the headlines is an existing winner. And this just shows you a great example right here where we use one hook for all of the ads, whether it's a video or a photo, and then we just do a different visual on each of the creative. So it's a photo, we're just changing the visual, and then if it's a video, we're keeping the same text hook, we're just changing the visual hook for each, but the rest of the script's the same. Now, if you want to learn more about like how we actually do the research and actual planning of creating ads that scale for, ecom and lead gen, then make sure you grab my ebook below, The Art of Writing Facebook Ads at Scale, where I show you literally how to do research, positioning, writing headlines, all of those good things in detail. It's around 100 pages long. It's literally only $29. It's like the easiest investment you can make in your life to write better ads at scale. Now, as far as the protocol of testing new ad concepts, basically what we'd recommend is every Monday launch anywhere between 1 to 4 new ad sets, each with a different ad concept. Again, all your concepts are going to stem from research. And if you want to learn all of that, that's a great place for my ebook to learn more. And then every Monday, we're also turning off the prior test from last week. So if last week's test didn't work well, we're turning those off. That basically didn't improve performance. And then basically what we're going to look for is if a concept drops overall cost per acquisition, so we can spend more, it's considered a winner. So the lower the CPA, the more we can spend. Now, if a concept raises overall cost per purchase, then we want to turn it off because it's negatively impacting performance. And here, we're basically just going to leave those winning creatives in the same campaign. We're not pulling these creatives into a new campaign. Like, we're doing everything within that one campaign. We keep adding new tests in that campaign. I don't know if I can find it. Yeah, like right here, we've been working this campaign for a while. That's $6 million in ad spend in this campaign that we've been using for a long time now. And we've had over 156 ad sets in this campaign. Obviously, not all 156 are on right now. Roughly only 7 are actually on right now out of these 156, but we've done over 150 tests in this campaign since we've been operating out of the last year and a half running this ad account. So we just keep creating new ones in there, keep finding new winners and leaving those on. Now, next thing, basically what we want to do is we want to make sure we connect CRM. So if you can see right here, we can see cost per lead and stuff. And I just clicked on campaigns. I didn't select any ad sets. So that way you can just see all the ads for this one campaign. And then basically what I do right here is you can see cost per leads, but we can also see purchases. Now, the only way you can see purchases is if you connect your CRM to your ad accounts. And I'm not even going to try to explain that in this video, but this great video right here I found from this guy, Andrew Hubbard. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. He shows exactly how to set up your conversions API, the Facebook Ads Manager, with Zapier to your CRM. So that way, as your sales team are closing those leads, then you can use Zapier to basically go ahead and zap that purchase data back to the Ads Manager. And this will help you a lot because you want to optimize based off cost per purchase. You do not want to optimize for cost per lead because I've seen ads with really high cost per lead that had a much lower cost per purchase because the leads were so quality. Whereas I've had ads with really low cost per lead, really high cost per purchase because the ads were just attracting the wrong type of people inside of there. And then essentially from there, to actually scale the campaign, we're just simply increasing the budget at the CBO level or the campaign level right here. Just literally click on edit budget and we increase that. And this is exactly how we scale. You can just kind of pause it and go through it because it's a lot to cover. It's like literally a whole video itself. But that goes through our whole thought process of how we scale the budget, when to scale the budget, how often to scale the budget, all of those good things right there. Now, a couple other things that haven't really mentioned in this video is once we actually get those leads, we want to make sure our sales team are fucking killers. A lot of our clients, this horrible salespeople. There's a difference between getting salespeople that know how to sell to a cold audience and people who are just like, hey, Nick, I'm ready to buy now. For example, me. Like, I have 2 types of leads that come into my agency. I have leads that watch all my YouTube content. They hop on a call with me and say, hey, Nick, love all your stuff. How much do you charge? I'm ready to go. Like, I'm ready to buy now from your agency. Versus people who maybe seen one of my ads and they click and they want to learn more about how my agency can help them. and these people are like super like cold, and I have to go through a longer sales process with them versus people who are like already ready to buy and consumed hours of my YouTube content. And because of that, you need salespeople that know how to close cold leads. There's significantly differences right there. These people have a lot more objections on cold leads. There's a lot more objections, trust building, a lot more persuasion that's involved in that versus people that are just order takers in a day where literally they'll just like hop on a call. Hey, how much? Cool, I'm ready to go. Let's buy. That's two different mindsets of people. So that's the first thing. You need killers on your sales team, and you have to keep firing your sales team every month. So not your whole team. Let me explain there a second. What you want to do is, let's say you have like 10 people in your sales team. You want to fire the bottom 10% every single month, and you want to keep hiring new people to where you can keep optimizing your sales team. That's a super big one right there. So increase your close rate. If you double your close rate, you just decreased your cost per purchase by 50% right there. Just a great example right there. Next thing is, let's assume you have the perfect sales team. You want daily emails, daily texts that's going out to these people that filled out the information for like a lead and stuff like that for like that first 7 days. And then you can move them on to like a weekly follow-up. Your sales team, obviously they need to be calling and texting these people every day, but make sure they do it from their iPhone. There's like 100% increase in terms of the number of people that reply when they see the iMessage. Like super important right there that use iMessage when you're texting these leads that are coming in, like substantially different quality of responses you get by using iMessage versus the green. When they see that green text message, they think it's automated and they never respond. So almost 100% increase in replies if you use the iMessage. Get creative with the follow-ups. Have the sales team do a variety of different follow-ups, funny, serious, send some like, kind of like some data-driven follow-ups right there. Like if you example, like selling like my Facebook ads agency service, for example, I'd have my sales team send over like case studies, send over like little comedy skits, things like that they're literally just filming like face to cam right here, with the like iPhone and stuff like that. Crazy improvement right there in terms of performance, in terms of like the number of people you close and stuff like that. So also have like email follow-ups that can also be manual. Not manual, automated right there. With email follow-ups, you can use Active Campaign right there. Super easy one right there. You can use Close CRM for like the actual CRM and stuff, but I think Active Campaign also has a pretty good like CRM setup that you can use. And then also to help out too with just one place you can do everything in. So those are just some key tips and stuff right there that you can have. As far as the landing page itself, you drive traffic to, very, very simple. One big headline, short 5 to 10 minute video that goes over what you're trying to sell them, reveals the price and everything like that. And then below, click the information to fill out their information and then submit. And then that's where, you can then go contact them and all that good stuff right there. So I know I kind of covered a lot in this video, but just kind of want to give you guys a high level of what we're doing for lead gen and how we crush it for lead gen. So drop a comment below if there's anything more specifically you want me to cover with lead gen, because I have a ton of experience. Like I said, I spent over $9 million just on this one client. Love to make more videos on lead gen. Just drop some comments below of what you guys specifically want to see and all that good stuff. And if you want me to run your Facebook ads for your lead gen business, click the link below to have Nick Theriot run your Facebook ads, or if have Nick Theriot mentor you, depending on where you're at right now, whether you just kind of want someone to kind of help you in, one-on-one advice and all that good stuff right there. So thank you all for watching. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.